A father found an apple tree growing from his son's grave, but the reason behind it left him frozen. After losing his son in the war, Michael couldn't bear to visit the cemetery. The grief was just too heavy. Every time he thought about the grave, his chest tightened. 2 years passed, but the pain never left him. One day, he finally gathered the courage to go. He drove to the cemetery, heart pounding. But when he arrived, he noticed something strange. The graveyard was quiet and still. Most of the graves were covered with dry grass and stones, but one grave stood out, his son's. Right above it, small apple trees had grown. They were full of green leaves and fruit. He looked around. No other grave had anything like this, just his son's. Confused, Michael parked his car behind the cemetery wall. He stayed there all day, waiting. As the sun began to set and the sky turned dark, just when he was about to leave, he saw something that stopped him cold. A young man walked through the gate. He was holding a small bouquet of flowers. He walked slowly toward his son's grave. He bent down, placed the flowers on the ground, and stood in silence. He didn't say a word. He just stood there, looking at the headstone with deep respect. A few minutes later, another young man arrived, then another, and another. Soon, 4 young people were standing around the grave. None of them spoke. All of them stood with their heads bowed. Michael stepped out from behind the wall. His voice was quiet, but firm as he asked, "Why are you visiting this grave?" One of the young men turned around. He looked surprised at first, then smiled gently. "We grew up in an orphanage," he said. "We didn't have parents, but your son used to visit us often. He brought us books, toys, and clothes. He told us stories. He helped us feel like we mattered." Michael stood there, speechless. A young woman joined the conversation. Her voice was soft. "He didn't just visit," she said. "He came back again and again. He helped us with homework. He gave us advice. He made us laugh. He told us we could do anything. To us, he wasn't just a visitor. He was like a father." Tears filled Michael's eyes. His heart ached with both pain and pride. He had lost his only son, but now, standing in front of him, were 4 young adults who clearly loved him. They spoke about him with kindness. They remembered him with love. Michael stood with them for a while, quietly looking at the grave. That night, something changed in him. The grief would never fully go away, but something new had taken root. He went home and began planning. A few weeks later, he opened a small charity. Its goal was simple: to help children who didn't have parents. The charity provided food, school supplies, and lessons. It gave hope, just like his son had once done. Michael knew it wouldn't bring his son back, but now the pain had a purpose. His son's kindness would live on through every child they helped, and that gave Michael the strength to move forward.